Hey, this is Yoon, and today I want to talk about why you don't cold call, why you refuse to when you know you should be, why you have a fear of cold calling, why you're bad at it, why you're not disciplined in it. It's all kind of the same thing. Before I start, there are two types of advice you can get. Number one is very surface level and surface issues, surface level fixes. And that's something like, eat right, practice your scripts, develop a routine. Make sure you're sleeping at the right time. And that'll get you a certain level of success. However, you're going to realize that you're going to hit a plateau and you just can't seem to get over that plateau. The next kind of advice you could get is mindset. Fixing who you are internally and what you think and believe about the world and others and yourself. And that's going to be able to get you breaking through that plateau you're experiencing and onto new levels of life and business. So there are two reasons why, at least I can tell, there are two reasons why you are just not cold calling due to fear or whatever, lack of discipline, whatever it is. Number one, you haven't correlated cold calling with your desired outcome yet. Right now, as you're starting off, you're probably experiencing just rejection after rejection after rejection. You're just cold calling and expecting just no's, negativity. And you haven't been able to correlate cold calling with setting an appointment, getting in front of the seller, meeting someone that's like, oh wow, I'm so glad you called. Getting them to do a transaction, closing that deal and getting that fat commission check. And then doing whatever you truly desire with that money. After a certain amount of transactions, you're going to realize, oh, cold calling equals what I want in life. Cold calling is going to get me whatever I want in life. You haven't correlated the two yet. So the fix for this one is just you keep doing it. And just understand that the light in the tunnel is, what's that phrase? I don't know. The light is coming. You're almost at that tunnel. You just got to keep going until you see the light. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's what it is. Number two is the second reason why you're bad at or why you're not doing this is because your mindset and your goals aren't aligned. So let me give you a scenario here. Let's say you don't believe that you can do this. Maybe you don't believe that maybe you don't trust yourself to be able to send someone through a transaction. Maybe you believe that you're too new and they don't want to work with you. Maybe you have a fear of success, a fear of failure, a fear of the unknown. Whatever that you believe, if your beliefs are limiting you and stopping you and holding you back from achieving success, then you immediately lose. You immediately, by default, lose. And you're basically not allowing yourself to succeed because of the way you think about yourself, others, and the world. Because to obtain the goals that you want, there's a reason why you haven't achieved those goals yet, and it's because you're not that person yet. The only person that can achieve those goals is the kind of person that can achieve those goals. Whether it's the way that they behave, communicate, make others feel, what they think about themselves and the world around them, who they spend their time with, etc. And you're not that person. You're not that guy, pal. You're not guy. Trust me, you're not that guy. You're just not that guy. You're not that person yet. So here's the fix. Number one, you look into rewiring your mindset, okay? Through NLP, through timeline therapy, through hypnotherapy, whatever it is, you have to rewire your mindset into being the person that's like, yeah, with 100% certainty, I believe that I can meet someone, gain their trust, gain their unconscious favorability, take them through a transaction, and obtain their desired outcomes pretty easily and effortlessly. You need to basically be that guy. Or number two, you can grind it out, roll that boulder uphill. It's an uphill battle. Just force yourself to make those calls until you start rewiring your neurons in your brain and creating new synapses to understand, oh, maybe I can do this. maybe I do trust myself. There's nothing to be afraid of. I shouldn't be afraid of success because what is there to be afraid of? You gotta make those new beliefs in your mind. So Google it, reach out to me, whatever. Figure it out. Because the reason why you're afraid, the reason why you're not disciplined in this, the reason why you're just not doing it when you know what you're supposed to be doing is, I promise you, mindset. It's your mentality. It's up here. It's not because you're not eating right. It's not because you're not sleeping right. It's not because you don't know your scripts. It's because you don't believe you can, and you haven't correlated cold calling with all the goodness in life that it can provide you. If this has helped, if you made it to this point, I'm really happy. I'm so glad you're here. And I want to know who you are. If you made it to this point, please like and subscribe if you haven't. And comment down below. I want to know who you are, because you are my favorite person. I want you to write in the comments below, say, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal. YouTube it if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not that guy. You're not that guy. Put that in the comments, and I'll know who you are. And I'll love you forever. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.